What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What is up, everybody? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Sunday in the NFL. Welcome to another Sunday in football. Period. A lot of interesting wins and a lot of interesting losses. A lot of the teams, some teams were relatively surprising today. That Buffalo Kansas City game is still going on right now. I say after the Falcons and Broncos game, but that Bills and Chiefs game, man, that's like a de facto AFC Championship game going on right now. Kansas City, I think the score is 21-23 if I'm not mistaken. I get all that good stuff in a minute. Yeah, it is actually 21-23. Buffalo still leading 2-point game. I don't know if they're gonna come back. It's 3 minutes left in the game. Buffalo with the ball. They're coming. Actually, they're at the KC 26. Believe it or not. So, actually, the Buffalo Bills at the KC 26. They're probably gonna kick another field goal, or maybe just score another touchdown. Who knows? Look, and it don't matter to score another touchdown because the game will be if they get a touchdown, the kicker score, it'll probably be 30-21. Actually, a 2-possession game, but they do kick a field goal. KC will have a chance to come back. But at any rate, the Falcons has inserted or installed Michael Penix or put him in the game. I don't know Kirk Cousins got his job, but now he meets Kirk Cousins, your Dirk Cousins again. Golly, listen, I try to give you the benefit of the doubt. I try to make you first cousins. You know, you from Kirk Cousins on the first cousins, now you Dirk Cousins again, bro. Golly. And against a rookie quarterback, and against the defense. Now Denver, they got a nice defense. They almost beat Kansas City last week. Now, Denver, they got a good coach, Sean Payton. They're slow to improve. They're probably going. Now I believe they're going to get Kansas City some problems later on, though. Just in my opinion, this is just me talking. But yeah, like I said, game still going on with Kansas City and Buffalo. Green Bay barely beating it out. Detroit Lions, scary as usual. 52-6. Yeah, scariest team in the NFL, in my opinion. This is my opinion. The Vikings continuing their winning ways. Miami took over. They're back. They won 2 straight in a row. Also with the Saints won 2 in a row since the firing of their coach, Dennis Allen. The Colts, Anthony Richardson back, had a good game today. Had an all-out game. Led them against the Jets and everything. So Anthony Richardson might be making a comeback. The Seahawks, shocking. And I had the San Francisco 49ers winning that game. But the Seahawks pulled one off in San Fran. So, yep, teams with the bye, Texans and Cowboys, all those guys, that game's tomorrow night, the Texans and the Cowboys. Now, Buccaneers, Giants, Cardinals, and Panthers. Oh, wow. All NFC teams with bye week have byes this week. So, that's cool. I won't even report on those guys. But let's go ahead and get into the scores today, man. Like I said, a lot of games, surprising things in nature. Also, Philly, pulling that thing off Thursday night in Philly. So, the Eagles, they look to be back. I don't know, man. Hey, the Eagles, they getting scarier. Detroit, they're the scariest team right now. But Philly, they getting scary. It look like everybody coming together. So, it's going to be some interesting things going on. But let's go ahead and get to these scores, man. That happened this week. Starting with that game on Thursday, man. That was a night. They won pretty much a bad game on Thursday. I actually like that game. Oh, I'm going to. Kansas City just scored. There it is. I told y'all they're gonna score. Buffalo might be winning this game right here. But let's go ahead. I get that game. That'll probably be my last game while I get to it anyway. They this last game before the Bengals the Chargers game Sunday night. But Thursday night, Washington Commanders 18, Eagles 26. Jane Daniels, number 2 draft pick. I say number 2, number 3. I forgot what draft order. But last year's Heisman Trophy winner, 191 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Brian Robinson Jr., 63 yards rushing, 1 touchdown, and Zach Ertz with the touchdown as well. And they got 2 sacks. But Philadelphia, boys came through with a phenomenal performance. Jalen Hurts, no passing touchdowns. But guess what, though? 221 yards passing. Saquon Barkley, boy, put up numbers like game busters. 146 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns, and Jalen Hurts with 39 yards rushing and a touchdown as well. So that's all they really needed to win that game. And Philly with 3 sacks. on their performance. And actually, the Commanders did not throw any interceptions, but needless to say, hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. That's cool. No, actually, he did throw interceptions. My bad. No, but the Commanders did not get the interceptions on their field of defense. But that's cool though. So them boys came through. Congrats to the Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly. Y'all got their energy. Moving on up, the Green Bay 20, on Chicago 19. The oldest rivalry in the NFL between the Bears and the Packers. Of course, it didn't let up. It delivered as usual. Only by 1 point, but guess what though? Them boys won. It don't matter. Guess what? Them Packers, they coming up in there, 7-3, 4-1. 4-1 on the road. They're a good road team, and the Bears are 4-2 at home. Not a bad, good deal. Not a bad deal for the Bears. But Jordan Love from the Packers, 261 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and 113 QB rating, which is pretty good. Josh Jacobs, Jordan Love, both rushing touchdowns, and Jayden Reed with a touchdown as well. But guess what? Christian Watson, 150 yards receiving, no touchdowns, but that's cool though. Them boys put up them numbers. Green Bay with 3 sacks on that thing, 3 sack lunches. That's cool. Now, Chicago, Caleb Williams, this year's #1 draft pick and Heisman Trophy winner. DeAndre with 231 yards passing, no touchdowns and no interceptions. But DeAndre Swift, 71 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. Roshan Johnson, 33 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. And that's really all they got. And also, Chicago only got 1 sack, and Detroit still running that division. They have not say commanding lead, but they only got 1 game up, but it's pretty cool though. That's not a bad deal. 95 yards QB rating for Caleb Williams, and also Jordan Love with 113 yards QB rating. 113 QB rating. I'm sorry, I keep saying yards. Typos, speakos, right? Speakos and typos. Caleb Williams with a 95 QB rating, but Jordan Love with 113 QB rating. Congrats to the Packers. Y'all got their energy. Division game. I don't know who they got next. I'll go over those games next week. Anyway, moving on up, man. We're gonna go ahead and move on down this list real quick. I'm sorry. The Lions, the scariest team in the NFL. It just, in my opinion, they are the scariest team in the NFL. I don't care what nobody say. Them Lions, look, I'm a Falcons fan, and I'm talking about the Lions scariest team in the NFL. Whoever thought anyone would say something like that, but the Lions, they scary, bro. Jaguars 6, the Lions 52, 4-1 at home, not 8-0. Well, I guess 8-0 on the road. That's the case. They only lost 1 game, so they really undefeated on the road. Good road team. They beat you either way with them Lions. But Jaguars, Mac Jones in for Trevor Lawrence. He took Trevor Lawrence's pace. 113 yards passing, 1 interception. Wow. 56 QB rating, 56.4 to be exact. Also, Trevor Etienne, just 27 yards. I don't even want to get into that. You know what? Brian Thomas Jr., 82 yards, no touchdowns. That's cool. No sacks as well. So that's it for Jaguars. I don't know what y'all got to do down there. Y'all better do something. Dougie P, you better take care of some business, or you're going to be out of a job, bro. Anyway, Detroit 52. Check this out. Jared Goff, 412 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. Guess what? 158.3 QB rating, man. Oh boy, put up them numbers, man. Hey, fantasy, if you got him in your fantasy, you better keep that boy. I'm telling you, Jared Goff, and put up, Jared Goff out here getting people paid, got people winning. David Montgomery, 75 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns. Jahmyr Gibbs, 69 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. And Amon-Ra St. Brown, 161 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns. Jameson Williams, 124 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. Brock Wright, 1 touchdown. Woo! Them boys came in, and Detroit only got 1 sack, and this is the crazy part about it. Kirby Joseph with an interception. At any rate, Detroit 52, Jaguars 6. You know what this reminds me of? This game right here reminds me of one of those college games. You know, you got like Alabama, Georgia, Texas, Ohio State, or Oregon. They play They may play something like a East Carolina or Ball State or something like that. You know, they go out there. It's just basically it's like a all you can score, like a all you can eat, like Golden Corral. You know, kind of like an all you can score smorgasbord type of game. So Yeah, this how this game was today. But Detroit is still Detroit though. Detroit been putting the points on everybody. And man, Detroit, I got a feeling they're gonna run away with that division. I told you Detroit is scary right now. Right now, between Philly's getting scarier. But Detroit, they good on both sides of the ball. It's not to say Philly ain't good. It's not to say who else is good in the NFC other than Detroit and Philly? Oh, not to say Minnesota ain't good. Green Bay, they're a sneaky team. But Detroit, I'm a Falcons fan. I'm telling y'all, I'm scared to play these dudes. We ain't got to play them. Hell, we might even fucking play them. Look, we might be playing the air sooner or later. But at any rate, Detroit, y'all really got that energy, man. I'm telling y'all, Detroit, them dudes too scary. Philly getting scarier. But yeah, I just think Detroit, you can't really start. Like they're like the bell of the ball right now. But congrats to the Lions, y'all really got that energy, man. You really got that energy. I ain't gonna front to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let's go ahead and go back to the scores real quick. Going back to the scores, them Raiders and them Dolphins. The Raiders are, well, new coach Antonio Pierce, former New York Giants player. Miami, 2 games in a row. Tua Tagovailoa is back. But let's go ahead and go with the Raiders first. With 19, Dolphins 34. Raiders, Gardner Minshew, 281 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Jacoby Myers, only 20 yards rushing. Man, no rushing game today. But Brock Bowers, UGA protege, product, 126 yards, 1 touchdown. Brock Bowers is actually a tight end, and he has scoring like this. That's actually the next Travis Kelce, if you ask me. Amir Abdullah, 16 yards receiving, 1 touchdown, and they got no fumbles at all, and they got 2 sacks. But Miami, way too much for them Raiders. Yeah, Miami way too much for them boys. Miami just put on the show. Tua Tagovailoa, 288 yards passing. Oh, my bad. Gardner Minshew, 93.4 QB rating. But Tua Tagovailoa for the Dolphins, 288 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, no interception, 127.8 QBR, man. Devon Achane, or Devon Achane, 73 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. Jonnu Smith, 100 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns. Tyreek Hill, 61 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. And the Dolphins with 3 sacks. And Jalen Ramsey, I think he got an interception last week. I think he got one this week. Well, yeah, Jalen Ramsey with the interception for the Dolphins. Congrats to the Dolphins. You guys got their energy. LA coming out there lost last week against the Dolphins. 28, New England, 22. Actually, I had LA winning that game anyway. But hold on, let's see here. Hold on, y'all. All right, okay. I'm still checking the Bills and the Chiefs game. That game is still going on. But the Rams, 28, the Patriots, 22. What I do like, the Rams coming out their loss last week and improving. Matthew Stafford, 295 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, 142.7 QB rating. Kyron Williams, 86 yards, no touchdown. But guess what? Puka Nacua, 123 yards receiving and 1 touchdown. Cooper Kupp, 106, 2 touchdowns. And Kobe Paxton, 1 touchdown. Yes, three Ram receivers with touchdowns. And also with 3 sacks up in that bad boy. New England, them Patriots, Drake May, 282 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, and 100.2 QB rating. Ramondre Stevenson, just 73 yards rushing. Not just 73 yards, but 73 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. Guess what? Kendrick Bourne, 1 touchdown on receiving. On Vidarian Lowe, 1 touchdown. And not a bad outing for New England, but way too much for not way too much, but the Rams were too much for the Patriots. So congratulations to the Rams. Y'all won, Seattle won, but the Rams, y'all really got the energy. Moving on up to the Saints, the Aints. Well, no, they the Saints. I can't hate on them this week. I cannot hate. Look, I can't hate on the Saints at all till my Falcons win. We split the series, but guess what? Them boys came through like gangbusters and won that bad boy. The Saints, 35. The Browns, the Browns. I'm just gonna leave it at that. The Browns are the Browns. We just gonna leave that at that. Okay. Cool, don't worry about it. The Browns, 14. The Saints, 35. Jameis Winston, 395 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 106 QB rating. Nick Chubb, 50 yards rushing. He just came in from the ACL injury from last year, so he got to get back into it. Jerry Jeudy, okay, 142 yards, 142 yards. Okay, there it is. I got notification. But 142 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. Oh, he put up some numbers today. Elijah Moore, 66 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. And Denzel Ward with the interception, and also on 1 sack for the Browns. But the Saints, the Saints are the Saints. Guess what? Derek Carr, 48 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, no interception, 129.6 QB rating. Taysom Hill with 18 yards, 1 interception. But guess what though? Taysom Hill, he made up for it. 138 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns. Oh yeah, 75 yards for the long one. Alvin Kamara, 67 yards rushing, no touchdown. But guess what though? Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 87 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. Juwan Johnson, 1 touchdown receiving. And the Saints with 3 sacks. So, congratulations to the Saints. Y'all got the energy. I ain't gonna lie. Saints out here making noise and everything. Y'all got that energy. Moving on up, the Colts and the Jets. Yeah, Anthony Richardson is back. I'm glad to see him back, man, because of what happened on the past couple of weeks was kind of, wow, you know what I'm saying? But, that's crazy, though, with the Anthony Richardson situation. But the Colts, 28, the Jets, 27. Anthony Richardson, 272 yards rushing. 272 yards passing. And guess what? 1 touchdown passing, 1 passing touchdown. But I get to the other touchdowns he got later. 106.5 QB rating. Jonathan Taylor, 57 yards rushing, no touchdown. But guess what? No, Anthony Richardson, 32 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns. Hold on. Josh Downs, 84 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. And the Colts with 3 sacks. Guess what? Anthony Richardson balled out today. Congrats to my man. I mean, I'm glad to see you back, man. Mentally, you're getting mentally stable again. I like that, man. Aaron Rodgers for the Jets. Aaron, yeah. It ain't Aaron Rodgers. It's Aaron. 184 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 114.7 QB rating. Not a bad idea. Not a bad deal. Breece Hall, 78 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. Breece Hall also with a touchdown reception as well. Kenny Yeboah, 11 yards with 1 touchdown, and the Jets with 2 sacks. And no biggie. But guess what though? Them boys got the energy, man. Ooh, them boys got some energy. Now, moving on up, man. Ooh, hey, we get into the good games now. So, good games. Pittsburgh, Baltimore, you knew that was going to be a game. The Chiefs and the Bills, we knew that was going to be a game. You know what? I'm going to get in them games later. I'm going to go back up to those games. Matter of fact, I'm going to go back up to those games because there's going to be some commentary on that right there. That's cool. Let me go ahead and go to these other games real quick. I'm going to go ahead and go to these other games. I'm going to get on back up to the other games. I'm going to skip the Baltimore. I'm going to skip the Steelers and Ravens game and also skip the Bills and Chiefs game because I'll be talking about that extensively. The Vikings. Yes, them Vikings, the Minnesota Vikings. Yep, they on Detroit tail, man. I'm telling you right now, man. Detroit, hey, y'all need to watch out for them boys. Cause Minnesota, they getting y'all that pressure, boy. Woo, they getting y'all some pressure. Yeah, but the Vikings, 23, and the Titans, 13. I'm sorry. Sam Darnold for the Vikings, 246 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 107 QB rating. And Sam Darnold also with the rushing touchdown as well. But guess what, though? Justin Jefferson, 81 yards, no touchdown. Jordan Addison, 61 yards, 1 touchdown. And Cam Akers with 1 touchdown reception as well. Minnesota with 5 sacks, racked up 5 sacks on them boys. Brian Flores coaching that defense. Yeah, Minnesota, them boys are good too. Don't get it twisted. Now Detroit got the concern with anybody. It's some Vikings, like for real. Tennessee, Will Levis, 295 yards rushing, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 84.7 QB rating. And Nick Westbrook Akine, 117 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. That's the only one they got today. And they got 2 sacks. But guess what though? The Vikings, them boys got the energy. Another game, another like one of them college games that they got, man. Hold on, let me turn this down a little bit. Oh, my stuff is up a little bit. Another one of them college games, Georgia. I said Georgia. The Falcons, 6, Them Broncos 38. I mean, Bo Nix went out there and had a ball today on that damn defense. Hey, listen, no defense, no fence. That's what the Falcons are right now. Dirk Cousins, 173 yards passing, one interception. Kirk Cousins, Dirk Cousins. You official Dirk Cousins again. Doghouse. In comes Michael Penix, just 24 yards passing, but that was like at the very end of the game. That's cool. Bijan Robinson, 35 yards. Jason McKellen, 15 yards. You know, I don't want to get into these stats. I get them anyway. Drake London, 61 yards. Ray McLeod, the third, 46 yards. You know what? Just one sack. Let's go ahead and move on to them. I don't want to talk about Falcon right now. Sorry ass. Now, guess what? Bo Nix. He's no longer no Nix no more. Bo Nix. That's right, baby. Bo Nix, 307 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, 145 QB rating, man. Whoo! Oh, well, put up them things. Javonte Williams, 59 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. Guess what, though? Courtney Sutton, 78 yards, no touchdown. Devon Veal, 66 yards. But guess what? The Jordan Humphrey, Marvin Mims, Troy Franklin, and Nate Atkins also with the touchdown from Bo Nix. And they also got 4 sacks today. Man, them boys put up numbers. They put up some numbers. And we got no interceptions neither. So the Broncos, y'all got their energy. Dirk Cousins back in the doghouse, bruh. Matter of fact, I might just keep you in that doghouse now, man. Although sorry I ain't playing. But guess what? The shocker. No, well, actually, this wasn't a shocker. It was a division game, but they needed this game though. I think both these teams needed this game, but Seattle, eked it on out. But Seattle, the Seahawks, 20, the 49ers 17. Geno Smith, 221 yards passing, 1 interception, 82.4 QB rating. Guess what, though? Kenneth Walker and Geno Smith with the rushing touchdown, though. And that's really all they needed in them 2 field goals. But guess what? Jackson Smith and Jigba, 110 yards receiving, no touchdowns. But, hey, that's cool. 2 sacks on the Seahawks. Now, the Seahawks, they won the game. But moving on to the 49ers, Brock Purdy, well, I ain't gonna say what Brock rhymed with, and I can say it, but I'm gonna reserve that right there. Brock Purdy, 159 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. That's cool. But also he got a touchdown too, a rushing touchdown as well. Juwan Jennings, 91 yards, 1 touchdown, and they got 4 sacks. So both teams put up good effort with this game, but the Seahawks coming out the victor. And congrats to the Seahawks, man. Y'all got their energy. A division game, Seahawks, they're 5-5, but guess what though? They might be 65 now, but they're really moving up. So the Seahawks creeping on up there between Seahawks and Rams, and the Cardinals. The Cardinals look very convincing right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the Cardinals could possibly win that division. They just be asking me. I mean, the Cardinals probably gonna wind up winning that division. They just be asking me. They are 64. They are number 1. But Seattle, San Fran, they actually tied down at the bottom. But between the Cardinals and the Rams, I think they still play each other down the road this year. But congrats to the Seahawks. I got their energy. Now moving on. Oh, let me go back up to this Pittsburgh game. I get this game in a minute. Oh yeah, I forgot the Cardinals, the Giants, Giants, Panthers, and Buccaneers. Like I said, once again they had the bye weeks and everything. But moving on up to this Pittsburgh and Baltimore game, man. Ooh, hey, that was a good game right there. I actually watched that game today. Lamar, hey, this is like an all-time classic. This is like I can't say a Michigan Ohio State. This is like a SEC NFL NFL version game. This like I'll put it like this. This game right here, that Steelers and Ravens game, and again the Bills and Chiefs game. That's more like a SEC NFL version of a SEC game with 2 good SEC teams. It's like hard to score. Everybody's good. One crucial mistake, it could cost you the whole thing. But this time of game that it was, Pittsburgh. And the crazy part about it, they won the game with all. No, did they score? No, I think they won the game with all field goals. All field goals. So yeah, good game, good defensive effort by the Steelers and the Ravens. Don't get it wrong, don't get it twisted. The Ravens are still dangerous to me, you know. So, but Pittsburgh, they wind up winning. Ravens 16, Pittsburgh 18. Getting to the stats. Lamar Jackson, 207 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 66.1 QB rating. Yep, you expect that. Derrick Henry just 65 yards, but he did get a touchdown. Zay Flowers, 39 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. Isaiah Likely, 75 yards, no touchdowns. And Baltimore with 4 sacks. So, like I said, again, this is a high-end, a high-end defensive game, and hey, that's cool. Like I said, with Baltimore, Pittsburgh, I picked Pittsburgh to win this game anyway. I don't think, well, I'm gonna say they're gonna win the next one, but between these two, because again. The Steelers, they do have a commanding lead in the AFC North. Moving on to Pittsburgh, Russell Wilson, 205 yards passing, 1 interception, a 67.5 QB rating. Again, once again, these are the Steelers and the Ravens. You can't really expect a big stat out these teams when they're playing. Najee Harris, just 63 yards, no touchdown. And guess what? No touchdowns, no pass touchdown neither. Darnell Washington, 42 yards receiving. George Pickens, 89 yards receiving. And guess what? 2 sacks. But guess who the hero of this game is, y'all? I'm going to be honest with you guys. Chris Boswell, the hero of the game. I'm not going to lie. This is crazy. This is a fun fact. This is a fun fact and an interesting fact. Do you know that Chris Boswell is the reason, it's two of these games is the reason why Chris Boswell is the reason, two games that the Steelers are responsible for winning. The first game against the Falcons, against my Falcons, and the game today against the Ravens. He is responsible for those victories. No rushing touchdowns, no passing touchdowns. The way the Steelers are winning, the Steelers are winning in a I would say not in a I would say for if you are the opposing team, you're losing in a frustrating way because against the Steelers. This is a team that will beat you up defensively. You can't score against you. It's hard to score against you. It's hard to score against them. This Steelers defense, and also they ain't got to score touchdowns because they got a good defense that can stop you from scoring touchdowns. And guess what? They'll beat you with them field goals. Woo! It's pretty rough trying to beat these guys. But the Steelers, you guys definitely have the energy. Just in my opinion, between the Steelers and the Ravens, the playoffs are good. These playoffs are going to be very interesting. I can see the Steelers and the Ravens going to the playoffs. One of these teams are going to get a home playoff game, and the other one will get maybe a first round bye. We got to see what Kansas City do. I can see Pittsburgh or Baltimore maybe getting a first round bye, and Kansas City getting a home playoff game. So they probably get they get some home playoff games, and then the Bills did beat the Chiefs, so we'll see how that goes. But the Steelers, yeah, them boys, yeah, the Steelers. It's a team that nobody wanted. Well, in the AFC, the Steelers, just in my opinion, Kansas City, Buffalo. You got Kansas City, Buffalo, Baltimore. You got the Chargers. Even the Broncos. The Bills. I forgot about that. Listen, the AFC is stacked. I'm telling y'all right now. Hey, the Colts, you can't worry about them, but they probably get a home playoff game because ain't nobody in that division good. The Colts may wind up. No, I forgot. Houston, I'm sorry. Woo, oh my God. Houston, I forgot. My bad, Texas, my bad. Houston as well. So the AFC is stacked. So just in my opinion, somebody gonna get left out. I don't know who. Just in my opinion, I think the Chiefs and the Steelers are probably gonna skate in comfortably into the playoffs. It's just these other teams that are probably, I don't know if they eat their way in, but it'd be one of them type ways in. So yeah, this a lot of football left still to be played. Like I said, the season don't end until January 5th. That's the last day of the NFL regular season. So again, you got a month, maybe like almost 2 months. Yeah, you got almost 2 months football left in the NFL. College, you got basically 2 more weeks in college. But in NFL, yeah, you still got a whole bunch of football left. So anything can happen. But yeah, like I said, on the Steelers, y'all got the energy to beat them Ravens. As usual, these games, when they're playing these games, it's no more than than a field goal or a touchdown at the most when you're playing these games, because these guys know each other. They play each other every year. I think they met 60 times already, and the series is just about almost even. So Steelers, y'all got the energy. I don't know who y'all play next, but I'll probably get into those games next. But at any rate, let's go ahead and move on to the Bills and Chiefs game. Now, I had the Bills winning this game, and in which they did win. Hold on, let's see here. Oh yeah, Bills and the Chiefs. Man. Oh man. Oh yeah. Also, scores are provided by NFL GSIS, National Football League Game Statistic Information System. Yeah, those scores are provided by tonight for this live stream. But the Bills and the Chiefs, man. The AFC Championship de facto, the NFC the divisional playoff game de facto, whatever you want to call it. This is a national championship. I mean, this is like a Super Bowl prelude type game. The Chiefs' undefeated record, undefeated season has been broken. Pat Mahomes, very bad game today, man. 196 yards. No, my bad. Chiefs 21, Bills. Chiefs 21, Bills 30. Pat Mahomes, 196 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and a 90 QB rating. Kareem Hunt, 60 yards rushing, no touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 9 yards rushing, no touchdown. Xavier Worthy, 7 yards rushing, no touchdown. Carson Steele, no touchdown. Two rushes, no touchdown. But guess what though? Xavier Worthy did get a touchdown, 61 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. Noah Gray, 23 yards rushing, but he did get 2 touchdowns. And guess what? It's Bills and Chiefs. And guess what? They got no sacks neither. And their boys came through. The Chiefs, they played pretty good today. Like I said, the Chiefs, well, I get that commentary later. But moving on to Buffalo. Josh Allen, 262 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 83.5 QB rating. Yeah, but guess what? He did get a rushing touchdown though, 55 yards rushing and a touchdown. James Cook, yeah. James Cook, UGA protege, UGA boy, 20 yards, 2 touchdowns. He made when it count. Curtis Samuel, 1 touchdown, and also Chiefs with the kicking. The kicking game, Tyler Bass, 2 field goals was enough to win the game. And Pat Mahomes sacked twice today, one by Von Miller and Terrell Bernard. Yep. And also, Von Miller came from the same division, came from the Denver Broncos as well. Now, my whole thing is this right here. I just think with the Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills, listen. I can't get into that. I was actually glued to the TV screen. Even though I'm a Falcons fan, I turned that game off and went straight to the Buffalo Chiefs game. When they were up at the half, or maybe after the half, I said, you know what? I'm going straight to this game right here. But yeah, the Chiefs, the Bills and the Chiefs, again, Clash of the Titans, gladiators on both sides of the ball. Them boys came out there and they played. And like I said, this is when they went all the way down to the wire like it should have. A very good game. With the Steelers, like I said, Steelers, Ravens, Chiefs, Bills, and hey, let's go ahead and throw up the Texans, and let's go ahead and put the Chargers in too. I like the Chargers. I mean, the Broncos, they got some winning ways going on. Sean Payton, he's still handling his business, and that's pretty cool. But yeah, I do like the Chiefs and the Bills. And for my game tonight, I do like the Bengals over the Chargers for some reason. I think Joe Burrow's going to put out a good performance. The Texans, they're going to go for the Bills. I like the Texans over the Bills. The Texans over the Cowboys. Texans over the Cowboys. I do like those. Like that matchup. So yeah, this is gonna be a very interesting game tonight. Congrats to the Bills. Y'all got the energy. Steelers, y'all got the energy. Broncos, y'all got the energy. Vikings, y'all got the energy. Packers, y'all got the energy. Lions, y'all definitely got the energy. Dolphins, y'all got the energy. Saints, Colts, Seahawks, yeah, everybody in between, and the Eagles, y'all definitely got the energy. But the game tonight is coming on at 8:20. Y'all about a good 30 minutes, so go get you some wings. Go make you some more drink. I know you're gonna make some drink. Heat up your pizza or order another pizza or whatever. And go ahead and invite your homeboys over, or your girl, or you women, and bring your girlfriends over, and y'all just have a kickback and watch the game. This is actually gonna be a good game tonight, believe it or not. Actually, I'm actually looking forward to this game. And they're out in LA too. Yeah, I do like the Bengals. I think the Bengals are probably gonna pull one out tonight. They probably gonna sneak up and pull one out, and everything. And they also got to play the Broncos. I mean, got to play the Chiefs again. Now the Chiefs and the Broncos. No. The Broncos and the Chargers. Kansas City, y'all need to watch out for them. Hey, they winning. I'm letting you know. And that game on that different game last week that y'all got by, y'all barely got by. Trust me, I gotta go back. Y'all gotta go back to Denver and play them boys. And the Chargers they gotta come play y'all. And the Raiders almost beat y'all. So hey, y'all, Kansas City, y'all ain't out the wolves yet. So a lot of things coming up tonight. This is the show for the night. I ain't gonna keep y'all long. The time is now 7:49. Y'all have a good night. I'm gonna get with y'all soon. I'm gonna go down to the Falcons facility, and I'm gonna have to tell Kirk Cousins, first cousins, Dirk Cousins. I'm gonna have to tell Dirk Cousins that your ATL pass, your hood pass, it's on the verge. Well, you this close from getting revoked. You can still be in Atlanta, but you can't come to the west side. Can't come to Zone 3. You can't come to Buckhead. Nowhere in Atlanta you can't go nowhere. Cause no East Atlanta, no Kirkwood, no Edgewood, no Tumbleville, no Four Seasons, no MLK. Where else you can't go? Yeah, no Peachtree Street, no Peachtree Road. No, you know what? You can stay out in Alpharetta. We ain't trying to go that far out now. It's cool. No, matter of fact, that's Fulton County. Nowhere in Fulton County. You know what? Matter of fact, go on out there and chill with Young Thug. Young Thug can't come to the metro area. You go out there with Young Thug. That's what you need to be at. No, hell no. No, I don't know about that. Young Thug, boy, you go out there with him, bro. Yeah, you might not. No, I don't know about that one. No. Matter of fact, I'm coming tomorrow. I might be taking your hood pass from you, bro. I'm taking your ATL pass from you. Your Fulton County pass. Yeah, I'm taking all that away from you, bro. You and I, we gonna deal, Dirk. Okay? Look, that's my show for tonight. Y'all have a good night. Enjoy the game. I'm gonna get with y'all. Peace out, man.